Man Utd target Bundesliga defender. The players in question here is Bayer Leverkusen and Germany international centre-back Jonathan Tah. The 28-year-old had a stellar season at the heart of Leverkusen's defense as they went invincible under Xabi Alonso, and has since been linked with a move away from the club. Highly reputable journalist for Sky Sports, Florian Plettenberg has been told that the Red Devils have inquired about the possibility of signing the Germany international during the summer transfer window. However, United will not be the only side competing for Tah's signature this summer. Bayern also want the player, and he could be a direct replacement for De Ligt, should the Dutchman get his move to Old Trafford over the summer. However, as Plettenberg explains, United know there is yet to be an agreement between the two German sides, which could open the door for a move for Tah. A price for the defender was not confirmed by Plettenberg. However, according to Football Transfers, the German centre-back is valued at £27 million, meaning this could be a ballpark figure for Tah this summer, especially given his contract expires in less than 12 months. Why Tah would be a good signing? The 28-year-old was a pivotal member of Leverkusen's extraordinary invincible campaign, in which they won 2 trophies and lost just 1 game, the Europa League final against Atalanta. He featured in 48 games in all competitions, missing just 5 games in total, chipping in with an impressive 6 goals. He is clearly highly rated by his manager, Alonso. The Spaniard explained that, all teams need a player like Jonathan Tah, highlighting just how crucial he was to the success of his side in the 2024-25 campaign. Should the Red Devils bring Tah in, he could be an astute alternative to the Dutchman, with the Bundesliga website actually stating they play in a similar fashion. This is backed up via stats from FBref suggest. To begin with, their defensive stats are very similar. The 28-year-old German averages more ball recoveries per 90 minutes, with 5.51, and a better aerial duel win rate, with 73.8%. Comparatively, the 24-year-old averages 4.74 ball recoveries and an aerial duel win rate of 59.4%. However, De Ligt's box defending really stands out in his game, and this is also reflected in the stats. The Bayern man averages 2.21 combined tackles and interceptions compared to just 1.44 from Tah, and 3.38 clearances, just slightly more than Tah's 3.32 each game. Whilst the German possesses quality on the ball, it is statistically not as good as the former Ajax captain. The Leverkusen centre-back averages 4.55 progressive passes and 5.63 passes in the final third each 90 minutes. In contrast, De Ligt averages 6.36 progressive passes per game, and 7.08 passes into the final third, just edging it. There is no doubt that Tah is a quality centre-back, which showed given the fact he started every game at Euro 2024, aside from the round of 16 clash against Denmark for which he was suspended. Arsenal De Ligt Bayern Premier League. The 28-year-old might not quite possess the same ability on the ball as De Ligt, but he is still quality when in possession, colossal in the air, and is actually one of the quickest central defenders around. For context, Tah was clocked at a top speed of 35.81 km/h last season in the Bundesliga, making him the second fastest centre-back in Germany. De Ligt, on the other hand, was clocked at 32.81 km/h, even slower than Harry Kane. So, while they defend in a similar fashion, there is that obvious point of difference. For a fee of around £27 million, it could be a superb alternative signing to De Ligt, and add to United's impressive business so far this summer. Leny Yoro has opened the door to a move to Manchester United and is discussing personal terms with the Premier League giants, with Real Madrid now trailing in the race. Yoro has been preferring a move to Real Madrid over Manchester United throughout the summer transfer window and was even claimed to be prepared to wait until next year if necessary. However, while Manchester United have agreed a deal worth €62 million with Lille, Real Madrid are not willing to offer more than €20 million at this stage. The European champions do not consider him as an absolute priority this summer, and now Manchester United have potentially found an opening in the talks. According to French journalist Nabil Gelat, the 18-year-old has opened the door to the possibility of joining Manchester United. With Real Madrid unwilling to spend big money on Yoro this summer, Manchester United's persistence seems to be paying off. The defender and his representatives are now in talks over agreeing on personal terms for the potential move. Real Madrid are still in the race, but they are now trailing behind Manchester United in the pursuit of Euro. Manchester United have hit pause on the talks for Matthijs de Ligt and are now prioritizing a move for the teenage Frenchman. If they could get a deal over the line, it might be considered the coup of the summer. AC Milan and West Ham United are reportedly interested in Manchester United fullback Aaron Wan-Bissaka, with the Hammers enquiring about him. According to a report by Football Insider, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the subject of interest from West Ham United. The Hammers have submitted an enquiry for the Manchester United defender as they look to sign a right back in the summer transfer window. Meanwhile, a separate update by Fischajes has revealed that the 26-year-old is a target for Serie A giants AC Milan. Aaron Wan-Bissaka and his Manchester United journey. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has endured a rollercoaster ride since joining Manchester United from Crystal Palace in a deal worth £45 million in July 2019. The Englishman has blown hot and cold in the last half a decade but has made his mark on many occasions. The 26-year-old has struggled in the final third but has been a solid defender for Manchester United during his stint thus far. Wan-Bissaka has turned out nearly 200 times thus far for the Red Devils while chipping in with 2 goals and 13 assists. However, Wan-Bissaka has faced an uncertain future at Manchester United heading into the summer transfer window after entering the final 12 months of his contract. The English fullback does not have a shortage of suitors pursuing his signature, with AC Milan and West Ham United vying for his signature. A man in demand, AC Milan's interest in Aaron Wan-Bissaka is understandable. The Serie A giants are scouring the market for a right back in the summer transfer window. So, several candidates, including Emerson Royal, have emerged on AC Milan's radar, with Wan-Bissaka a viable target. As for West Ham United, they recently revived their move for the 26-year-old Manchester United wide man. The Hammers have parted ways with Ben Johnson, who has joined Ipswich Town. Wan-Bissaka has thus emerged as a viable target for West Ham, with the East London club enquiring about him. Manchester United will unlikely recoup the £45 million they paid to secure Aaron Wan-Bissaka's services half a decade ago. So, it will be interesting to see how much the Red Devils quote to part ways with the Englishman in the summer transfer window after West Ham's enquiry. According to a claim in the Turkish media, Galatasaray could be forced out of a move for Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay due to his demands. The Scotland international has been linked with a move to the Turkish champions in recent weeks, along with Manchester United teammate Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Fanatic have reported on the latest developments regarding Galatasaray's pursuit of McTominay, and they say the central midfielder is demanding €10 million a season from the Super League side. It's claimed the 27-year-old has held meetings with his agent in regards to what personal terms he wants, but after was this relayed back to Galatasaray, it was rejected. Fanatics say Gala are not prepared to put McTominay on the same salary as Mauro Icardi. Galatasaray will reportedly still look to bring in a central midfielder in this window and are said to be still in talks with Tottenham's Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. McTominay made 43 appearances for Manchester United last season, scoring 10 goals. He's contracted to the Red Devils until June 2025, and they have the option to extend this for another year. Manchester United are increasingly considering keeping Juventus target Jadon Sancho beyond the end of the transfer window. Sancho was banished from the first-team squad by Erik ten Hag last year following a fallout between the two. The winger was loaned out for the latter half of the season to Borussia Dortmund in the January transfer window. Sancho has been expected to be moved on this summer, but he joined preseason training with the rest of the squad last week. According to German broadcaster Sky Deutschland, Manchester United are increasingly considering keeping the winger at the club this summer. A final decision has not been made, and Manchester United would listen to good offers for him in the rest of the transfer window. However, Ten Hag has drawn a line under their conflict last year and is insistent that he will be part of their preseason preparations. Sancho has had constructive discussions with Ten Hag since returning to training, and both are trying to move on from last year's struggles.